from about 1969 or so. Here's the Belle wood 8-track stereo tape deck. Nice real wood, as I found out when I got inside. And there's no warnings on here about it being a simulated wood. They had to put it back in the days. Fairly heavy duty, but fairly simple. So this is the model 7800. You've got an AC power cord coming out, and right and left outputs for your speaker. Made in Japan, possibly by Matsushita. I saw some things inside that indicated that could be Matsushita product. Now, Belle Wood went out of business in 1971. The company that owned them just shut it down. They weren't making enough money. They didn't go bankrupt, but their parent company just shut them down. Now, of course, with copyright, we got to be careful here. You really won't be able to listen to anything. Now you hear that motor noise when the volume to the stereo receiver is down. You don't really hear that when the music is playing. So that works. And also the automatic cycling works, as I tested inside. When I had the insides open, I mean. So I'm going to turn the volume up here on the Aquatron. Might mess up sometimes going to a different track. I haven't noticed that. That's enough of that. I'll check it out more. See if it really needs any more work. I don't know if I'll keep this. I have several nice 8-track players that are probably much better than this. But I had never heard of Belle Wood before. When I saw this at the estate sale for $7, took a chance on it. The belt change was weird because the belt hadn't initially turned to goo. It had turned into these like 1-inch long hard segments. But let me tell you, once they got out into the environment, they gooed up quick. I'm still finding goo everywhere. Alright, here's the workings. The belt was gone when I opened it up. It was split into 100 pieces. They weren't oily though, they were just hard. But as soon as they touched the mat or anything, they turned gooey. So that is a 10.7-inch flat belt, I think. I have quite a few of those on stock. Let's see what we can see here, if anything. Matsushita. No markings on the motor. No markings most places. Let's try a tape. The little bracket around the head does not seem to be cracked in this one. That's kind of a rarity, a good rarity. Won't get crosstalk. Mechanism seems to work okay. Now when I first turned it on, there was absolutely no volume. It took an hour of running before I started hearing the slightest distant sound. Now it's pumping out great volume. I have to keep my volume on my Aquatron. I'm playing this through at about 40%. I guess the capacitors in the amplifier stage needed to reform. But it looks like it's going to be a keeper. Okay, the automatic track change works. Well, a relic from about 50 years ago, I don't know. The Belle Wood model 7800 stereo 8-track tape recorder. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.